General is one of the most important and powerful offices in Arizona, basically the top law enforcement official in the state. Republicans have held that office for the past decade, and 6 candidates running in the GOP primary are aiming to keep it that way. Our political editor, Dennis Welch, takes a look at this race.
And the issues driving this attorney general's race are the same ones driving other Republican primaries across the country. That's hammering President Joe Biden, getting tough on the border, and of course, the elections themselves.
I'm Abraham Hamaday. I'm a former prosecutor and an Army intelligence officer.
At 32 years old, Abe Hamaday is the youngest candidate in this race and the one who picked up the key endorsement of Donald Trump. And like the former president, Hamaday continues to push baseless claims of election fraud.
Here, I had multiple mail-in ballots at my house. So for them to constantly and consistently gaslight us and tell us that the 2020 election was the most safe and secure election in history, it's a lie.
Andrew Gould has the most extensive legal background in the race, having served 5 years on the state Supreme Court. He wouldn't say if he thinks the 2020 election was fair. And his top priority, border security, where he has a 10-point plan based on arresting drug dealers and cartel members for trespassing.
We seize the fentanyl, the guns, the drugs, and then we prosecute based on that, and all the crimes that are committed with it.
Lacey Cooper served as the border security section chief for the U.S. Attorney's Office under Trump. She's promising to enforce current immigration laws and close loopholes to secure the physical border with Mexico. Business executive Don Grove is also making immigration a top issue and is outspoken against mask and vaccine mandates.
I can't stand to see the federal government overreaching on businesses and trying to turn private businesses into their enforcement arm to carry out mandates they didn't have legal authority for.
Tiffany Shedd, like the rest of the field, is running with a focus on the border, as well as protecting gun rights and election reform. And Rodney Glassman has taken similar stances, but made waves recently during a debate when he said he would run the AG's office like a conservative activist.
It brings up questions about
Dennis,
are you fairly going to be representing everybody?
Dennis, this isn't
Democrats
just about
included.
Chris Mays, the Attorney General candidate.
This is about you, though, Rodney. I'm asking about you.
It's about
are you going to fairly prosecute and represent everybody, even if they don't line up ideologically with you?
I am going to enforce the law.
And the final few weeks of this election will be crucial. A new poll released just today shows that 75% of likely Republican voters are still undecided in this race. In the newsroom, Dennis Welch, Arizona's Family.